Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive lightworker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. If you follow me on social media, which I hope you do, you may have seen that I received my certification for being a belief clearing practitioner, and I got a lot of messages and emails about what is this? And so I wanted to talk about it because the reason I went through the program with Dr. Joe Vitale is because when I do my manifesting coaching, a lot of times things that hold you back are limiting beliefs that you have. And even if you are doing your affirmations and you're visualizing and meditating, if you are still holding an internal belief that you're not worthy, that you never finish, that you are a certain body size, you have all of these internal blocks. And remember, the law of attraction is just like attracts like. So if you have these deep-seated beliefs, it's difficult for manifesting to really work because even though you are saying one thing, deep down, what you believe is something else. And you are putting that mixed message out to the universe, and it ends up muddying the waters when you're manifesting. And so by learning these extra techniques, I was hoping that I'll be able to help my clients, to manifest faster and to overcome these beliefs that may be deep-seated that they may not even realize are there. And I wanted to talk today about energetic cords and how to cut those, because a lot of times these deep-seated beliefs first, let me back up. Let's talk about what is an energetic cord, because you might be listening and going, Lisa, what are you talking about? So energetic cords are think of them as an extension cord. And it's called an energetic cord because you are still allowing your energy to go to that situation or that person. A lot of times we have to cut cords after a relationship blows up. And it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friend relationship or a job. That happens a lot. And basically what it is let's say it's a job. So you get laid off from a job that you really loved, and it is heartbreaking, and it's totally normal to feel let down, bummed out. All of that is normal. Feel your feelings. But when you come through the other side and you are, you're on LinkedIn updating your resume, but you may notice that deep down, there is a little part of you that still keeps replaying that moment when they let you go from your job, and that keeps replaying all the customers that you enjoyed working with. And I wonder what they're doing now that I'm not there. And this little energy, it's basically just an energy drain, because part of you keeps putting your energy toward this situation that no longer serves you. Really, yes, it's heartbreaking to lose a job. However, sometimes it happens for a really good reason, because the universe has something better for you, and you wouldn't have even been looking for that opportunity had you not been laid off, right? Usually when we look back, we're like, oh, thank God that happened, right? But here's the thing, is if you're still replaying that in your mind, it still kicks up your emotions, and that is an energy drain. You are losing energy that you could be putting toward manifesting that new job. That's why it's so important to cut these energetic cords so that you can really have a clean slate when you're manifesting. And these energetic cords that, connect you to people and situations, you really want to reclaim that energy so that you can use it to manifest the new things, right? So if you've ever felt anything, draining your energy, really become aware aware of your thoughts and figure out, am I still replaying the day me and my boyfriend broke up? Am I still replaying that moment they let me go from my job? Am I still replaying that time at a party that this person hurt my feelings? If you are, it is draining your energy. You're wasting energy. It's going out through that energetic cord to the situation. And a lot of times we are allowing that energy to drain, and the person at the other end isn't even thinking about you. Do you think your job is lamenting over letting you go? Probably not. They are working to keep their business open, right? So it's wasted energy. It's like your energy going out through this cord to nothingness. It's not going to improve your situation. So we want to cut those cords so that you can keep that energy for yourself. It's basically setting you free from these past experiences that are still haunting you. So basically, not all cords are bad. Of course, we have cords with loved ones who have crossed over. We have cords with, kids who have moved out of state. And those are all fine and healthy. You just want to cut cords from old energy or past stories or maybe a toxic loop that you're in. Those are what you want to cut and end, because you can't manifest something new while you're energetically tethered to something that you've really outgrown. So when you cut these cords, you basically free up your energy to focus on what you want to call in, right? Think of the difference of energy is you're calling in something new instead of clinging to something that no longer serves you. It also makes space for you to have new relationships and new opportunities and more aligned experiences, because you are not wasting energy thinking about something that's already happened. It also boosts your clarity and your confidence and your inner peace, which helps you to overcome those deep-seated blocks. So, a lot of common cords that really you need to cut because they're blocking your manifesting energy. The most common are past romantic partners or emotionally, charged relationships, maybe with a family member that is toxic for you, or maybe it's a family member that you did cut ties with, but you still think about it all the time. That means that you may have cut physical ties, but you still have this energetic tie that is draining you. Another one are, of course, old jobs, like we were talking about, and also financial traumas. If you ever lost a house to foreclosure when there was that big real estate bubble, or maybe you had to declare bankruptcy at one time to keep your car or something like that, those financial traumas you can keep thinking about in your head, and you need to cut those energetic ties, because what happens is you keep reliving, you keep that energy of, I don't have enough money. And if you're trying to manifest money, do you see how that works? You're letting your energy go to, I don't have enough money, instead of, I am prosperous and abundant. So it's really important to cut those, financial trauma ties. Another thing that, may have common cord is a family drama or guilt. There used to be jokes about, Catholic guilt and religious guilt and all that kind of thing. And if you are holding on to that, cut that energetic cord, because it is not serving you, right? So let that go. And you can. There may be limiting beliefs that hook into your energy, like fear of failure or imposter syndrome. If you're still struggling with imposter syndrome, it's totally common, but you can cut that cord, that energetic cord. You don't need it anymore. Also, bad habits, addictions, all of that, you can cut those energetic cords so that they don't have so much power over you. Another thing that I want to throw out there is a lot of times people have tried before and they cut the cord and then they're like, okay, it's done. And then a week later, they're back in it. And so then they tell me, well, I tried cord cutting and it didn't work. Here's the thing. It's an energetic cord. It is not like a physical extension cord where you clip it and it will never come back together again, right? right? An energetic cord is just energy, so it can stick right back to you. So you have to be really diligent, especially in the beginning, to keep cutting those cords. In fact, I still to this day check in at least 3 times a week with Archangel Michael, and I say, Archangel Michael, please help me cut cords to people and situations that no longer serve me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It can be that simple. And really what it is the magic of your awareness and your free will. And you decide, I'm cutting those cords. They no longer have power over me. I do not want my energy to go to people and situations that no longer serve my highest good. And Archangel Michael is usually the angel that people turn to because he has that flaming sword, but you don't even have to, call on an angel. You have the power of free will. And if you decide that your energy is not going there anymore, it won't, right? But you have to be diligent because, again, an energetic cord is not like a physical thing where you cut it and it can't come back together. It's just energy. So be diligent. It's not that cord cutting doesn't work. It's that these are habits. These are loops that you have been stuck in for years. So be sure that you are, if you have to write it on your calendar that you are going to meditate and cut energetic cords at least 3 times a week. Because what will happen, my friends, is eventually you won't need to cut that cord with the old boyfriend. You will, in fact, realize one day when you see, cord cutting, that you realize you haven't thought about him since the last time you did it. What? And if that happens a few times, you can feel comfortable that that cord is severed for good. So you need to do it more than once, is long story short. So here are a few ways you can do it. I just mentioned meditating with Archangel Michael, but you can also do it just visualizing. So you meditate and you can picture the person or the situation, bring it forward in your memory, and then see yourself with a big pair of scissors or a sword or fire or whatever to cut that cord. Visualize yourself cutting that cord, and then with your free will, release it. Another thing you can do is a fire ritual. Those work great because you can visually see the thing disintegrating. So write your cords, these energetic cords that you keep thinking about and sending energy to, write them down on paper and then burn each paper. Watch it turn to ash. Right? And you can do it as many times as you need to. Again, like I said, put on your calendar 3 times a week. Oh, cut cords. You'll know what it means. Another thing you can do is burn a candle. It can be your cord cutting candle, but whenever you light it, you are going to meditate on releasing these, people or situations that no longer serve you. Another thing you can try is black tourmaline or obsidian or selenite. They really help to sever residual energies. So hold one and meditate and think about releasing these people or situations that are no longer for your highest good. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be that simple. And you'll know that it worked because when you are done, you do feel lighter. You feel more clarity, you stop obsessing, and you are going to notice a shift in how you respond. And you'll also start attracting more aligned experiences because with clarity comes clarity of what you want to manifest. Your energy is clear for the universe to give you like attracts like, and it will be what you want. But again, this isn't a permanent, it takes time. So keep cutting cords. You'll feel great immediately afterwards, but if you never do it again, these old habits, you'll feel them creeping back in. So be sure that you continue cutting cords as long as you need to before you start realizing, I haven't even thought about that person. Then you know that the cord is permanently severed and you're in great shape. So here are a couple affirmations for you to try. I am no longer available for energy that drains me. Love that one. And one more. I reclaim my power and walk forward freely. Love that. That is really how you feel after you do a cord cutting meditation or ritual, anything like that. You really do feel lighter. So maybe you're not sure what you're attached to. So journal about it. Write down, what or who am I still energetically tied to? What do I need to let go? Because when you really dig in and figure out, what situations are still haunting you, our brains are so busy that it's not always clear right away. So ask yourself, journal about it, figure it out, and then decide what is your cord cutting ritual so that you can let that go, because you deserve to move forward to your highest good. So don't allow your energy to be drained by old situations that no longer serve you, right? They don't deserve your energy. Do not hand it over to them. Cut that cord and take back your power. All right. So I hope that this podcast, there we go. Sorry, my brain is now working again. But I hope that this podcast gives you a little more clarity about why it's important to cut those cords. And if you need help, please, down in the show notes, you can do a free Q&A Zoom with me anytime. I'd be happy to talk about, what you're trying to manifest and what you think might be holding you back. And I would love to work with you. So check that out. And I am sending you many, many blessings. Cut those cords. Whatever is no longer serving you does not deserve your energy.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.